Hi everybody, welcome to the Church Brother Bay online quiz on this wonderful Friday night. Welcome back, John. Welcome to the Church Brother Bay online. Just my phone talking to me. Welcome back, John. You okay?
I'm doing all right, John. How are you?
What do we do with this, John? 10. I'm well, thanks. Yeah, I'm all right on this lovely Friday night.
Cryptic.
What's this selection of 10?
Yeah, you got to guess the sort of school type phrase or word. Some of them might be anagrams. Some of them are cryptic. So you're gonna have to work that out. So some of them might be anagrams. Some of them might be cryptic. Yeah, you got to get the school type rounds. School type words. Not careful. Right, let us know in the comments who's tuning in today. We'd love to know your team name. Let us know who's here. Yeah, it'd be good to know who's here. See you in a minute.
We've got one team tuned in already, John. We've already got the Book of Ezra representing tonight.
Good stuff.
Welcome back, Book of Ezra. Always good to have you. Let us know who's here. We'll see you again in a few minutes. Enjoy those cryptic starters. Couple more shout outs. Welcome, Margaret and the Pop-Up Cafe team. And great to see the return of Shamrock and Roses. They're back, John. They're back. Keep sending your team names in. And hello, Bob Hill. Hello. Keeping it simple. That's a simple shout out, Bob. I can deal with that. Hello. Thank you. John, these are tough. These are tough questions.
What are you doing here, John? Can you normally play this quiz?
Yeah, there's usually that other guy, isn't there? That younger, good-looking guy.
Mr. Thin
Steve.
Glasses. I'm stuck with you.
I don't look the same. I'm sorry. It would be ridiculous to try to pretend that I do look the same. John, Steve's getting married tomorrow. So he's probably got better things to do. How can he have better things to do than this? He's probably busy.
No.
He's probably busy.
Hello, John. Nice to see you. Super Simo. Hope you do really well. We've got the chattering quizzes. Hope you do well too, as well, guys. Nice to see you. Yeah, they're a little bit tricky, John. They're a little bit tricky, but they're all right.
Yeah, I'm trying to work them out here as we go along, and it's tough work. I'll tell you what. So we've got just over 4 minutes left. Should we give everybody some peace so they can think for a few minutes, and we'll come back and say hello in a few minutes.
Good idea.
See you in a bit, everybody. Good luck.
Hey, what happened to that? Hey, John, what happened there?
Don't know. It looks like everything's gone down. Do you know what? I'm not sure what's happened there. I think it's coming right back. I must have pressed the wrong button, John. Blame the new guy.
Oh, John, come on. Even Steve.
Yeah.
Even, there you go. Well done. Steve would be all over that, John. Come on, John. Don't press the wrong buttons. Tell you what, you can't press buttons, okay? I'll press the buttons.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you press the button. Okay. So all mistakes from now on are John's responsibility. There you go. You heard it here, folks. Well,
Okay.
let's carry on. We've got 4 minutes left.
You can't hear me, John. Anyway, look. And he can't spell. Look. Oh, just one L there, John.
Okay. Well, you carry on with those. We've got about 3.5 minutes left, and then what we'll do. These questions are not for points. It's just a warm up. You're just stretching your brain muscles, and we'll go through the answers in about 3 minutes, and then the real business begins. Then we're getting competitive. Okay. Let's leave you to it. 3 minutes, teams. Off you go.
Right, we've got 20 seconds left. Let me know how you're getting on with those cryptic rounds. Let us know. What do you think? Too hard? Too easy? What do you think?
For me, too hard. That was tough.
Right. John, I'm going to give you
Is 2 out of 10 a good score? That's a good score for me.
2 out of 10 is rubbish. Just so you know. Right.
Go for it. Let's have some answers.
Can we have some questions on? Right. What do you think, John? What do you think?
Hard graft sounds like work in my abode. Work. Is it? Oh, homework. Other way around. Homework.
Homework. That's number one. Well done. Number two. What do you think, John?
0 ideas. Don't know. What's that?
I'm just trying to think. That was a class. A class. Number three, an incredibly unorganized bag of useful implements is a pencil case. Pencil case.
Right. Got it.
That's what all the kids have. An incredibly unorganized bag of useful implements. Right, where I waste your time for wasting my time.
Wow. You're a secondary school teacher, John. Is that right?
That's right, yeah.
I feel like you say this a lot. I feel like number 4 is something that you say quite a bit. Is it detention?
Yeah, it's detention, yeah.
Do you give that whole thing? If you waste my time, I'll waste your time.
That's the thing. That's the whole thing.
Right. Understand.
Okay, number 5. This was an anagram. Number 5 is an anagram. And it's an anagram of head teacher. Head teacher. So you should be marking your work in a green pen. And let us know in the comments how many you got when we go through. Fewer of them, my male child.
Do you know, I think I got this one, John.
Yep.
It was that male child. Is that son? I think that must be lesson. Is that right? Lesson.
Lesson. That's the one.
Come on.
Nice one. Oh, this is a beautiful one. The best subject in the world here, John Simmons. Big shout out to all my maths fans, because this is maths. The only subject that really counts. This is maths.
Yeah, counting. Got it. Yeah. Messy lab.
8, messy lab. Messy lab is an anagram.
Okay.
Oh, do you have it, John?
Do you know, I haven't, John, which is ridiculous because I realised we talked about it 2 nights ago and I can't remember what it was and I can't work it out either. What is it?
Assembly.
Assembly. Okay.
Assembly.
Good.
Number 9. Oh, it's not an anagram, number 9. A stuffed meal is a packed lunch.
Great, it's packed lunch.
Not
lots.
Another mathsy one, which is good. Not lots.
Not lots. Only some. Some.
Not lots, only some.
Nice one.
Should be a sum.
Very good, John. So we're talking school theme tonight then. Back to school. The kids are back in school. The kids are back in school, so we're going to enjoy being in school here at the online quiz. So we're all themed about school tonight. You can expect plenty of your old school lessons coming back. Hopefully not to haunt you. Hopefully to for you as a chance to shine. This is where we mean business, though, John. Is it? From here on in, we're actually scoring. Yeah.
Yeah. So the first round is not scored at all. That's just like to get the juices flowing. But now it's scored. So you've got to keep your own score, and they just have to trust you to be honest. Okay. So, you know, you're only cheating yourself, aren't you? You're only cheating yourself. It's like copying homework. You're only cheating yourself. So, yeah, keep your own score from now on. I think it's over to you, John, is it?
I think it is. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to enjoy 3 lessons together. There's going to be 10 questions in each lesson. And then in a few minutes, after 3 sessions, we're going to hear from Jerry. Jerry is the pastor of Church by the Bay. Thanks for joining us, everybody, this evening. Jerry's going to share a few minutes later on good news from the Bible, which Church by the Bay we want to enjoy, we want to celebrate. We want to enjoy this quiz as well, don't we? Our first round is science. So let's get moving with some science questions. We're going to be thinking about inventions and inventors. And they're all multiple choice questions. 10 questions, you'll have a minute for each. Here's number 1. Who invented the ballpoint pen? Who invented the ballpoint pen? So 4 options for you. Was it the Biro brothers, the Waterman brothers, the Bic brothers, or the Wright brothers? Biro brothers, Waterman brothers, Bic brothers, Wright brothers. You don't have to leave a comment with your answers, just keep a record of your own answers, and we'll go through the answers of the whole quiz all together. I think, judging by this comment, John, that we went to very different schools. There is no Latin round tonight. Sorry. So sorry. Question 2, you ready? What did J.B. Dunlop invent? What did J.B. Dunlop invent? Was it pneumatic rubber tire? Was it the automobile wheel rim, the rubber boot, or did he invent model aeroplanes? While you're thinking that over, shout out from Pam. She's saying hello from May and Izzy and Phoebe, and a lot of hearts. And keep your questions, keep your answers to yourself. Don't put those on the comments, and we'll go through those answers soon.
John, look what you did. Look what you did.
What?
Oh, you had a spelling mistake. That's number 1. Look. Number 1, right? That's 1-0. That's 1-0 to me for your spelling mistake.
Okay. Right, the game is afoot. Okay. Well, while you're wasting everyone's time, John, with all that spelling stuff, here's question 3. What invention caused many deaths while testing it? Dynamite, ladders, race cars, or parachutes? What if they tested all of them at the same time? That would be a disaster. Dynamite, ladders, race cars, or parachute? How do people work that out? Who's been keeping a record of that through history? Hi there, Jim. And hello, Steve. Hello, Julie. Welcome. Great to have you with us. Question 4. William Frederick is credited with the invention of the modern Frisbee in the 1950s. In 1957, the Whammo Company, great name for a company, bought his idea and they named the toy after William Frisbee. But what was William Frisbee? A pie maker, the owner of a pizza parlor, a student at Yale, or a ceramic plate designer? Wow. I've rarely seen a question with so many great names. Whammo Company and William Frisbee. But what did William do? What did William do? Pie maker, pizza parlor, student at Yale, ceramic plate designer. Let's get John back here. John, are you there? Apart from maths, John, what was your favourite subject? Apart from maths. There's question
That's
5,
pretty hard.
folks.
That's pretty hard. Because I'm thinking either physics or DT. I can't really make up my
Physics
mind.
or DT?
It could be
They're pretty heavily maths-based subjects.
DT.
DT, okay. Right, now that there's only half the time left, who invented dynamite? Sir Alexander Graham Bell, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Alva Edison, Alfred B. Nobel. Some familiar names there. Some familiar names. The inventor of the bell, the inventor of the Franklin, no, that doesn't work. Some familiar names. Hi there, Annetta and family. Welcome. I hope you have a great evening with us. Oh, question 6. Question 6. Now, the electric battery. Who is charged? Get it? Who's charged with inventing this one? Hertz, Ampere, Galvani, or Volta? Hertz, Ampere, Galvani, and Volta. Talking of Hertz, do you know who first came up with the idea of hiring out vans to people so you could move house? It was a German man, and his name was Hertz van Rental. He first came up with the idea of renting vans out. Hertz van Rental. That is not going to be a question on tonight's quiz. 10 seconds left with that one. Now, if you're posting the answers, on YouTube in the comments, stop it. Stop posting the answers in YouTube comments because you're just going to keep them to yourself and we're going to go through them at the end. All right. And if you're copying the answers off YouTube comments, stop it. You're just cheating yourself. Question 7. What product, do you know this one? What product was invented and developed in 1945 by Earl Tupper? Toothpaste. He was a chemist. Toothpaste, the microwave, Tupperware, or Coca-Cola? Oh, look, I've missed the capital letter off that C, John, as well. You're going to pick me up on that?
Yeah, which C?
You're obviously not. Okay.
Oh, come on.
Do you think the clue might be in the name, or is that misleading for this one? Don't know. That's pretty tough. There's another one. Question 8. Who invented the method of freezing in food preservation? Clarence Birdseye, Sigurdur Iceland, Catherine Bessie, or Ben and Jerry? Who invented the method of freezing food to keep food well? Clarence Birdseye, Sigurdur Iceland, Catherine Bessie, and Ben and Jerry. Which one of those do you think is most likely or true? Which one of those is correct? And question 9 coming up for you right now. Question 9 is this. Which breakfast food was developed by Will Keith Kellogg in 1898? Was it cornflakes, Frosties, Weetabix, or Cocoa Pops? Cornflakes, Frosties, Weetabix, Cocoa Pops. John, are you there? Come in, John. Have you got a favourite one of those?
Yo.
Let's get John back. What's your best?
Cocoa Pops, gotta be. I love Cocoa Pops. I never have them.
Do you?
But I love them.
Is it like a Christmas sort of treat? Is it Christmas breakfast? You know, like
yeah,
treat things.
When you go to the family and spend time with them, they have Cocoa Pops sometimes. Never.
It's always in somebody else's cupboard, I see. Yeah. I'm a Weetabix fan. personally. Big Weetabix fan. Charles Macintosh. Oh, this is number 10, John, in case you're giving answers. Write down the answers. Charles Macintosh is famous for inventing waterproof materials, the desktop computer, the umbrella, or the trainer shoe. The trainer shoe. Charles, did he invent waterproof material, the desktop computer, umbrella, or trainer shoe? That's the last question of this round, and we'll go through the answers at the end of the evening. So make sure you keep a good record of those. And John, your dear wife's been on to say, oops, wrong one. Chocolate cereal is not breakfast, John. Chocolate cereal is not breakfast.
Yeah, but maybe just chocolate for breakfast.
Okay, take the cereal out. I think you've misunderstood her emphasis, John. I think you've misunderstood her emphasis.
Oh, isn't that what you do on Christmas Day? You have chocolate for breakfast? No, that's just me. Okay.
Give us a comment if you're with John and chocolate is valid breakfast. Right, I think we're moving on, John, are we? We've got another round coming up.
Yeah, I think it's my turn, John. I think we've got the next round coming up. Let's see if we can get the PowerPoint going. Oh, here you go. Right, this is a geography round, and it is name that bridge. Okay, very specifically, name that bridge. Okay, not the city, not the river. You've got to get the bridge. Okay, ready? Here's number one. Off you go. So, what is the name of that bridge? You're going to need to look around, find some clues. Part of it was redacted because Google Street View actually told you what the name was on there. Yeah, just to be clear, it's the bridge. Okay? Right. Yes, Ross. Nice one. You're absolutely right. Chocolate is always valid. Absolutely. Any time of day is a chocolate kind of day. Whatever that means. So what do you think? I could definitely get the country in this one. Right, name that bridge. Don't name the city. Don't name the river. Tell me the bridge. I think you should all get that one. Everybody should get that one. We're giving you some such easy questions today. There's no excuses. Hey, listen. Apparently, some people couldn't hear me. So I'm going to talk very loud, and hopefully that will help.
I'm looking at the cars, John, and which side the cars are driving on. That's my way of working it out. Is that a good lead?
Nice one. Yeah, that might work. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not really going to get you the bridge, though, is it? It's going to get you the country. Well, not even that. Anyway.
Oh, well, that doesn't help at all for this because there's no cars there.
There you go. Where's that one?
That is a weird bridge.
I got confused in this one before because there's some palm trees down in the bottom left.
Yeah, there are, aren't there?
Yeah.
So somewhere hot, probably.
Well, that's what confused me, John.
Right. I don't know what that means. Okay. Is the bridge from Star Trek going to be one of the bridges? That's what I want to know. Is Geordie LaForge going to be there, or Captain Picard? Because that I'd get that one.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't
Wait
watch.
and see.
I've not seen a single episode of Star Trek.
Okay.
Is it even episodes? Is it a film?
See you later.
Right. What we doing? Oh, what's the bridge? That's it. Get the bridge. I can tell you the country. That's easy. Because there's a cheeky flag on there. You got to get me the name of the bridge. All right, you got 10 seconds on this one. 10 seconds left for your bridge. What's the name of that one? I think I could get you the country, but that's about it. Ooh, now, not the bridge in the distance, the bridge you're on, right? Not the bridge in the distance, the bridge you're on. Okay. Have you got that, John?
So it's the bridge. We're looking at the bridge in the distance, not the bridge that we're on.
No. No, you want the name of the bridge that you're on.
Okay. M48. Is it the M48?
Yeah, that's the road.
Well,
M48, I'll give you a clue.
I know the M6.
Yeah.
The M56. The M65. If it's in the northwest, I'm all right.
No,
That's
the
not in the
only roads
northwest.
I ever use are the M6 and the M5. Oh, a bit of the M42.
Yeah. People are really glad they've tuned in to hear us listen what motorways we've driven on.
Yeah.
There are literally some people thinking I'm enjoying this conversation.
Hey, some people love roads. Oh man, the new link.
Yeah, when they say that to you, they don't mean, John, they mean they're like going to roads, like they're like getting on a plane and going abroad and going to roads. Right, there's not a lot of bridge to see here though, is there, on this one?
No. So good luck with that one. But you know, anybody ever been here? I've never been here. Have you been here, John?
No, I've never been there. It looks lovely. It looks really nice.
It does.
Yeah. And wet. Yeah, I bet it's a gorgeous bridge when we get to see it eventually. Oh no, I have been there. I've been there.
Oh, cheeky. That one's cheeky.
So again, it's the bridge that we're stood on, yes? Not the bridge in the distance.
Yeah. The bridge that you stood on. Not the bridge that you can see. What is that fancy building over there? Wow, look at that. Look at that.
That is a lovely building. I have been in there. That's an amazing building. We'll talk about another day.
It's such an interesting comment here, John. Look. See? I've been near there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice one. We've all been near there.
Been near there.
How do you find near anyway? Look, they need a mathematician to make that roof over there. I'm telling you, the world is run on maths. Wow.
That's by a guy called Norman Foster, who's an amazing architect, and it's a beautiful place to be. Right, 2 seconds left. What's next?
Oh, whoa! Yeah, there you go.
The only thing I'm getting from that, John, is it's really high.
Yeah, it is high, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about it, isn't it? Yeah, you might know. You might be able to get that. Well, yeah, quick, isn't it?
Okay. I'm gonna go and look on some maps, see if I can work out where it is.
Yeah, okay. See you, John. Don't cheat though. That's cheating. Oh, where's Steve? Italy is the best place in the world. No, Morecambe is the best place in the world. Italy can come second. Ah, I've been to this one. Hey, John, I've been here. Not I've been near here. I've actually been here. Plenty of times. Even on a school trip.
Hey, John. John, where did you grow up? I want a clue. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Plymouth.
Plymouth.
Why?
Okay. Well, because you said you went there on a school trip. So
yeah. No, it was a long drive.
I'm thinking, oh look, wherever Ross says wherever sorry, wrong one. Wherever Ross thinks this one is makes great pizza. Is that right? Or are we still talking about Italy?
I think they're talking about Italy, John.
Right. That makes sense of this comment as well. Then.
Oh, I know this one. Well done. Well done. Lovely pasta. Yeah, that's right. Lovely pasta. What's John doing? Flicking up and down. Make your mind up, John. Right. Look at that. I know that bridge there. You'll have to know this guy. It's from a film. I'll give you a little bit of help. From a film. Oh, and there's a really good tune you can whistle to. But I won't whistle it.
Are you gonna whistle it for us, or is that give it away?
Game away.
Okay, we are going to have another round, John. Are you feeling dramatic? Are you feeling dramatic today?
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, look. Yes, that is right. Tamar or Saltash, Brunel the legend, Isambard Kingdom Brunel. What's the name? Saltash Bridge, Laura. I'll take the Saltash Bridge. Oh, that was math. Of course it was math.
Okay, we're going to get dramatic. It's time for a drama lesson. It's time to have a look at some famous actors. Now, the idea here is we're going to have 3 actors. The 3 actors were all in the same one film together. So you're not trying to name the actors. You're not naming the actors. You're not trying to name the bridge over there. You're trying to name the... No, wait, wrong round. You're trying to name the film that unites 3 actors. Got it? I'll take that as a yes. Here we go. Question 1. What one film unites these 3 actors? What one film unites these 3? I've got a fact for you though. One of those actors.
Were they all? Yeah. They were all in the film, not directing it.
Yeah. No, these are all actors in this film.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you want to know, John? There's a fact. He's gone. I'll tell you the rest of you. One of these 3 actors is a massive Aston Villa fan. So I've got a lot of respect for one of these 3 actors. He's one of the biggest actors in the world, an Aston Villa fan, along with Prince William, who will one day be king, David Cameron, a former prime minister. Literally, some famous people support Aston Villa, the mighty Villa. Okay, question 2. These 3 actors were all in the same one film. I think this is quite tough. I think this one's pretty tough. Let's just say they don't look like their characters do in the film. that a cup of tea? That guy's got a cup of tea. Okay. You don't see many Hollywood actors with a cup of tea, do you? So what one film unites those three? Oh, yeah, John. Are you a Hollywood actor?
Yeah, in a past life,
No.
John.
Yeah. Okay, past life. Past life. Yeah, we'll discuss that later. Okay, 1 second. Here we go. 3 actors, 1 film. Now, this was a clue. This was a massively, hugely popular film. Hugely popular film, just very recently. There's talk of making a second one. I think that's pretty certain. But not quite sure how that's going to happen. There's not been a lot of news about how that's going to happen. But what one film unites these 3 actors? So 20 seconds left. Remember to keep a record of your scores. This is our last round. So 10 questions of drama. Our last round before we have a bit of a break. And we're going to hear from Jerry as he opens up the Bible to us and explains some good news from the Bible. Here we go. Here is question 4. 3 actors, 1 film. Who are they? And what film unites the 3 of them? Okay, 10 seconds.
I wouldn't have a clue with that one, John.
Here we go. Sorry?
You
didn't have a clue? Oh, yeah, big film. It's a big film. It wasn't a big film in the cinema. When it started to get into homes on DVD, video, it was massive. Massive, still is. Okay, 3 actors again, 1 film. They look like they're taking it pretty seriously.
I've never seen this film.
You've never seen this film? Okay.
No. I think I know which it is, but I don't think I've ever seen it.
Do you think you could name any of the actors there?
No.
Okay.
Sorry. Not even one. Jerry says it. At last he got one. At last Jerry knows one, which is good.
Okay. It wasn't the Spice Girls movie, Jerry, if that's what you thought it was. It wasn't the Spice Girls movie. Okay, question 6. Okay, 3 actors. Do you know, again, they don't look anything like this in the film. Oh, that's not too big a clue. Ross, check this out. Ross reckons he is smashing these. Ross reckons he's absolutely smashing these. I'm going to try that again. This button's not working. There we go.
Because I keep clicking it and you keep clicking it. What did I tell you about the button?
Absolutely smashing these. Oh, I'll tell you another fact. I'll tell you a fact about these guys. These
John.
Sorry?
Yeah, give me another fact. Go on.
These three, right? They're in the same one film. You get the idea. One of them is in every single one of the films made by these people, I believe, by the same producers, directors. He's in every single one of them. Oh, look.
That one I can get.
Yeah, do you know what? On the face of it, it's quite easy. But I look at those 3 and I think, well, they're all in they're in that film and that film and that film. I think, is there just one film that they're all in?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Okay.
someone's dissing your facts here, John. What is a factoid? Why do they call it a factoid? What is that? What is a factoid? I'll give you a little factoid. I don't know what that means.
Who calls it a factoid? Just you. John, I'm really sorry. I don't think it is.
Oh, yes. Yes, this is a great film.
Yeah. Yeah,
This
isn't
is a
it?
great film. This is a childhood film.
I can remember Christmas one year getting an action figure of one of these characters in my stocking. And he, oh no, I almost gave a really big clue then. It was a really cool action figure anyway.
You can tell me later, John. Tell me later. Oh, I got a factoid. Item of unreliable information is reported and repeated so often it becomes accepted as fact. Ah.
Okay.
Thanks. You always learn something,
Factoid. Got it. Right. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Question 9. Right. I reckon bells are ringing in some people's heads about that one. I know this film, and I've never seen this film. Never seen this film. And you know, I don't really want to see this film. Is that okay? Is that okay? Am I missing something in life? Spice Girls movie, isn't it? Again, I'm pretty sure it's the Spice Girls movie. Last few seconds. I wonder how you're doing. Let us know if you're feeling confident. We've had, 30 points so far by the end of this round. Let us know if you're feeling confident with your score so far. 5 seconds left. And we're on to our last question of the round. Here we go. The last question.
John, that's the
those.
same.
There's the Aston Villa. Do you know what? That's what I thought. And then I noticed the lady in the middle.
Oh.
The other two were in question one, weren't they?
Yeah. Ed Harris is gone, isn't he? And that lady.
Ed Harris, that was his name. Good knowledge, John.
Good knowledge.
So name the film.
Never mind. I don't know who that lady is.
So that's the Princess Buttercup, John.
What?
Do you know what I mean?
No, I've got no idea.
The Princess Buttercup. No, as you wish. You know.
Yeah,
I can't tell you. Great. That was the end of round 3. 3 rounds down. We've got 2 more to come in a bit. But we're going to hand over to Jerry first. Why don't I bring Jerry in here? Let's see how Jerry's doing. There he is now. Then Jerry, how are you doing? You scoring well so far, do you think? Lost him. We can't hear you, Jerry. Can you unmute yourself?
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Hello, yo. Sorry, John. I thought you could hear me. Yeah. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have been just mouthing words at you. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I've got a good team behind me. Yeah, personally not doing too well. Yeah. It's a good team.
You know, some of them are really hard, aren't they?
Indeed, very hard.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us. You're going to be opening up some of the Bible for us this evening. Is that right?
Yes, please. I'd love to do that. Thank you.
Great. Oh, over to you. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, John. Thanks, chaps, for doing so well with this quiz. and coping with the teething problems. Really appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying this quiz. It's a hard one, yeah. The Burnley Market Hall butcher this week said about the latest local lockdown, "I am fed up with it. It's just got to be done, hasn't it? But it has an impact on business. It's not going to help. Everyone has different views." Well, yeah, we've got different views on what's going on, haven't we? But I think we can all agree we are all fed up to the back teeth with it, aren't we? Takeaway restaurants near Edinburgh are fed up with being asked for discounts by hungry NHS staff. The Angel Inn in Sheffield is fed up with under 25s because they spread coronavirus and so refused to serve them. We're fed up, but it's not all bad news. At least more people are ready to work at home this time. This is what happens when the Navy works from home. Hopefully Tom's going to throw up a picture for us. Can you see that? That's the Navy working at home. And of course, in more good news, just like they always do, Lego are cashing in. Got the brought out coronavirus set. Some people that seem to be able to go on holiday. Well, sort of, anyway. Can you see he's used his toilet seat to create the aircraft window? We're all fed up, aren't we? We're fed up. We're getting towards the end of our tethers. This could be 12 months. Tom, I don't know if you could switch it so the screen's bigger for when we have the bit of Bible. That might be useful. Can you switch me so I'm small when the screen's big? That might be useful. We're all fed up, getting towards the end of our tethers. This could be, that's it, thank you. Getting towards the end of our tethers. This could be 12 months. This could be more. I read this week that even by spring, things will not be back to normal. We're fed up. Well, this evening, I want to introduce you to a woman who has been suffering not for 12 months, but for 12 years. For 12 years, she'd been in extreme personal lockdown. She had to do extreme shielding and extreme social distancing because this woman is unclean. I'm going to read a few verses from Mark's Gospel. It's Mark chapter 5. There's a large crowd followed, and a woman was there who had been subject to bleeding for 12 years. She had suffered a great deal under the care of many doctors and had spent all she had, yet instead of getting better, she grew worse. This poor woman has had her period for 12 years non-stop. You have to feel for her. Bad enough today, constant pain and discomfort. She couldn't have children, probably no husband, and if she was already married, no sex. A terrible situation now, but even worse then. This in God's law meant she was unclean. God's law points out the problem. That's all her religion can do, but we can't help. She's unclean. And as the impact of our virus continues, don't you find yourself when someone gets too close to you and someone forgets social distancing, you kind of veer in a really exaggerated manner out of their way? That would have happened to her for 12 years. 12 years. She's unclean for 12 years. We're fed up. But we do have some hope, don't we? We're hoping for better testing, maybe one day. We're hoping for a vaccine, about 200 apparently in production. This woman has no hope. 12 years of bleeding. The doctor's treatments have brought more suffering. She spent all her money, no NHS in those days, of course. And instead of getting better, she's getting worse. For us, it's not just the virus. Maybe you've going through suffering that's gone on for a very long time and you can just do nothing about it yourself. Or maybe you've watched a loved one suffer for a long time, getting worse, not better. It's so horrible being helpless, isn't it? Well, this woman hears something that must have made her ears tingle. She hears stories of wondrous deeds. She hears about someone who can do the impossible, that he can sort out the most hopeless of situations. Surely that is worth a shot. And so, here's our next verse. When she heard about Jesus, I'm sorry that's cut off at the edge, by the way, I do apologize. When she heard about Jesus, she came up behind him in the crowd and touched his cloak, because she thought, if I just touch his clothes, I will be healed. In her condition, she could never approach Jesus publicly. But under crowd cover, she can, in the hustle and bustle, edge towards Jesus. There he is. And as he passes close by, she flings out a surreptitious hand to touch his cloak. And immediately her bleeding stopped, and she felt in her body that she was freed from her suffering. Okay, wow, she touches Jesus' cloak and she is completely healed. Can you imagine? Just like that. 12 long, painful years of suffering and agony and helplessness ended completely, ended instantly. Can you imagine the joy of that moment? We may have had the relief of getting better after a long illness, but it wouldn't have been instant like this, would it? But this lady, though it's a massive, massive moment of joy, she doesn't have time to enjoy it, because at once Jesus realized that power had gone out from him. He turned around in the crowd and asked, "Who touched my clothes?" "You see the people crowding against you," his disciples answered, "and yet you can ask, 'Who touched me?'" But Jesus kept looking around to see who'd done it. You see, Jesus wants to meet the woman he's healed. He wants to talk to her. And so Jesus does first century equivalent of track and trace. And it works. And the woman, knowing what had happened to her, came and fell at his feet and, trembling with fear, told him the whole truth. Her moment of joy has evaporated. She's terrified that she's done a bad thing. Now, after so long of lockdown and virus, people are starting to get fed up of helping people. I mentioned those takeaways in Edinburgh. And we stopped clapping for carers a very long time ago, didn't we? Because the lady with the idea of clapping for carers was worried that it was becoming too political. And compassion fatigue can set in with all the suffering around us, can't it? But Jesus doesn't get fed up of helping people. She need not be afraid. He said to her, "Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace and be freed from your suffering." She is freed from her suffering. She has peace. She need not be afraid. She has a new family. Jesus calls her daughter. She's part of Jesus' family, and she's welcome because she puts her trust in Jesus. Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace and be freed from your suffering. So why is it that Jesus insists on speaking with her? She's been healed. She just reached out and she was healed. Why does Jesus track and trace her? Well, he doesn't want her to think that it's his magic clothes that have made her well. He wants her to know that it's faith in him. And Jesus wants to know her and her to know him. And it's because Jesus wants us to know her whole story too. That's why he calls her to himself. He wants us to know that it was faith that healed her, that Jesus could say to her, "Go in peace and be freed from your suffering." For me and you to know that Jesus has the power to do the impossible. 12 years she'd been bleeding. For me and you to know that Jesus loves to help people, to welcome them. Daughter, he calls them. And because Jesus wants me and you to put our faith in him. That word healed could be translated saved. The language of healing is also the language of salvation. It is faith in Jesus that will save us. Now, I don't know about you, but you may be a little bit grossed out about bleeding for 12 years. But can I say that's not the messiest bit in Mark's story? The messiest bit is Jesus himself, beaten, bleeding, nailed to a cross. That's how much you and I need help. And that's how much Jesus offers to help you. And if you will put your faith in him, Jesus will say to you, "Son, daughter, your faith has saved you. Go in peace and be freed from your suffering." Because one day, Jesus has promised to come back and end suffering for all who put their faith in him. Surely that's got to be worth finding out more about. I'd love to send you Mark's Gospel. Would you let me do that? Just send an email to info@churchbythebay.org.uk. Let me send you a Mark's Gospel. That'd be fantastic. Why not join us at church on Sunday, 9:30 or 11 o'clock, or on our live stream also at 11 o'clock. We'd love to see you. And look out for our next quiz, which is on the first Friday of the month in November. I can't quite remember the date, but it's the first Friday of November. We'd love to see you again. Thank you so much for listening to me for a few minutes. I really appreciate that. Back to John and John in the studio. Thanks.
Thanks, Jerry. Thank you for that. That was great. Yeah, like Jerry said, we would absolutely love to send you a Mark's Gospel. I got a blue one, he had a red one. Send you a Mark's Gospel. We would love to send you one. It'd be so good. You know, we're so fed up of lockdown, but it's not all bad news, is it? We want to share with you the good news about Jesus. One day he will end all the suffering. That has got to be worth finding out about. Please would you email us and we'll send you a Mark's Gospel for free. We'll leave it for 72 hours. You know, nobody will have touched it or anything like that. And you can have it. It's free. We would love for you to have one. And if you'd like to find out more about this, a great way to do that is to come to church. As Jerry was saying, we have meetings on Sunday. We meet at 9:30 and 11 o'clock at 91 Balmoral Road in Morecambe, and you'd be welcome just to rock up. It's totally fine. It's totally COVID secure. It'd be a great place where you can find out more about the good news of Jesus. We love having guests at Church by the Bay. You can also listen online as well at 11 o'clock. If you type in Church by the Bay in YouTube, you'll find our website and you'll be able to listen to our service there. That's totally fine. It'd be great if you would like or share our stuff on Facebook or YouTube. That'd be really handy, and it helps us sort of spread the word around. That would be great if you could do that. Thank you. And again, like you say, like Jerry said, if you want one of these Mark's Gospels, just pop an email to that email address going around at the bottom of the screen there, info@churchbythebay.org.uk. Or alternatively, as Jerry said in the comments, feel free to email him directly, or you can put an email to info@churchbythebay.org.uk if you've got any questions about any of that. But I would please urge you to look into it for yourself. Would you do that for me? Thank you. Right. I think it's time to get on with the quiz. Now, I feel like John is going to help me out. What's going on, John? He's on mute.
I'm on mute. There we go. I'm on mute. Right, John. I'm getting hungry. How about you? It's supper time. Yeah. It's supper time. It's time to talk food. Oh, wow. Goodness me. When did you start that? Was that just tonight?
Oh, yeah.
You're going to love this round. You are going to love this round. We're talking lunchboxes, right? School themed, talking lunchboxes. It's time for what's in your lunchbox. Now, folks, here's the deal. In your lunchbox are a bunch of delicious snacks, really lovely things that you love to eat, but they're all knockoffs. They're not the original product. Now, think of your favorite discount supermarket, and you might be familiar with some of the knockoffs that you see in supermarkets at the moment. So there are 10 knockoff products come in, and you simply have to tell us what product is it originally based on. Okay, you got it? Question 1. Let's have a look at question 1. Okay, what was this product inspired by? It's a product called Horatio Hogs. Horatio Hogs. Horatio Hogs. So we're thinking Aldi, we're thinking Lidl. Where is this product? We don't know where it's come from. That would be super knowledge. But can you work out what it's based on? So is it a knockoff of cornflakes? Is it a knockoff of Galaxy? Any ideas, John?
Yeah, I think I got that one.
Yeah. Okay. There is a big clue there's a clue in all the names, I think, because let's be honest, they're always pretty close to the original, aren't they? This is a really good one, though.
I don't know really how they get away with it.
I know, it's great. Question 2, you ready? Dip it. Dip it. It sounds like a rip-off of Bop It. You ever played Bop It? Love a bit of Bop It.
Bop It. Bop It. Yeah, the thing.
Bop It. Yeah. The handles. Bop it, flick it, spin it.
Spin it. Yeah, and it goes mental. You have to do it really fast. Yeah.
Really fast. I'm really, really bad at Bop It. I am awful at Bop It. I'm happy to lose to anybody at Bop It. Anytime you want a Bop It game, I'll lose to you. That's fine. Anyway, Dip It. Dip It is the question. What's Dip It inspired by? Again, there's a bit of a clue in the name. If you've ever made a kid's lunchbox in the last 10, 15, 20 years, you might well have come across the original product. In fact, if you've ever just been down the snacks aisle in the supermarket. Okay, question 3. Borneo. Right. I don't, genius is an overused word. Genius is an overused word, but this product name, based on what it was originally based on, is a silver bullet of genius. Borneo. It's quite tough though if you don't know it, if you don't have any ideas. John, you've been, I don't know, you've got like a Mary Poppins cup of tea. It doesn't seem to have a bottom to your mug. You've just been drinking the same mug all night. With your cup of tea, you would love a Borneo. Right?
Yeah.
Clue.
Look at
I'm not going to go any further. What is that?
It's a pharaoh.
Pharaoh, okay. Right, good. Thanks. Okay, that's not going to be one of the quiz questions. What's on John's mug? Question 4. Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks. I love a good Twin Peaks box.
Do you? Have you actually eaten one of these?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I've eaten the real thing.
Okay, you know what it actually is, right? Yes, I think we're probably all eating the real thing. Yeah. Twin Peaks. What's it inspired by? One of my favorites is coming up soon. As in, I just love it. I don't think it's the next one because I can't remember what's next, John. We'll find out. I'm finding out when you are. Otis.
John, Galaxy is the best. I'm sure in the previous quiz we've had this conversation, but Galaxy is the best. Hence why I'm eating it tonight. And
okay. You will have some agreement out there.
Warm.
Ross is all about chocolate.
Some of those weird people put chocolate in the fridge because they want it to snap. You're wrong. Chocolate needs to be warm. You need to almost be ripping it. You're not snapping it. You sort of have to tear it. That's the kind of chocolate that we like. Well, I like.
Yeah. That you like. Yeah.
It's the only
Thanks
way.
for qualifying that. What about a nice bit of dark chocolate? I like that. Really dark stuff.
No, John,
you can really snap it.
It's so posh. You like
So
what they're like the thin like wafery one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's great. You can dunk it well. It doesn't fall apart like the soft stuff. Okay. He's gone. Look, John's gone because he can't get behind the dark chocolate. Question 6. Seals. Okay, think aquatic. Think sea life. Think animals that get wet. Seals are inspired by what? Seals are inspired by what product? Do you know, I was quite peckish before we started this. I'm absolutely stomach rumbling now. This is really bad for 8:30 at night.
Oh, I know what these are.
Gonna go and make the cover when we're done.
It's Friday night, John. You can go and have a good seal later.
No, I think I'll have a mint bubbly. Question 7. Mint bubbly. Mint bubbly. Okay, that's a good name for a chocolate bar. And whether it's been inspired by something or not, I'd buy a mint bubbly. It sounds like a bathroom product, though, doesn't it? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
just
another
gonna
conversation.
we're just going to relax in the bath and then find the mint bubbly.
Here's a question for you, okay?
Yeah.
You know they have day cream and night cream.
No, like is one of them for breakfast and one of them's for supper?
No, John. You know, like, if you were a lady, you might use day cream and night cream. I want to know what happens if you put day cream on at night or night cream on in the day. I've often wondered.
You literally often. Are we saying that when you say you've often wondered?
Yeah, and the other one is what if you put face cream on your hands and hand cream on your face? You see?
Yeah.
I think this just proves that it's all the same stuff. All the same stuff in those tubs. They just stick a different name on it, put a different price on it.
Right.
Honestly.
Okay.
That's my theory, John.
Right. What if you put double cream on your face? Do you end up looking exactly the same as somebody else? Number 8, nut ochre. Number 8 is nut ochre. Oh, I love this stuff. This is in the drawer underneath the microwave. I'd love some nut ochre now. I think the kids are downstairs. Kids, are you watching this? Can I have some nut ochre on a slice of toast? That would be lovely. Number 9, mysticals. Mysticals. It sounds like a 1990s R&B boy band, Mysticals, but it's not. It's something you can buy in a supermarket. So what inspired this? I've got a question, an answer for your question, John. It comes from, I think this is Laura, again, rather than Matt using Laura's account. Night cream is thicker to rejuvenate your skin overnight. Wow.
They just get day cream. They put a bit of corn flour in it, and then that's how they thicken it. It's the same stuff, just thicker. See?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You think so? Bologna. Last one. And that's not my opinion of your thoughts on cream, John. I'm not saying it's a load of bologna, but that's the last product, bologna.
That's another question I've got. That's another question. What is bologna? Is it a sausage? Bologna.
Yeah. Laura's got a really good question, which I did think as I was writing this round. What kind of lunchbox is this? It's full of biscuits and chocolate. The thing is, Laura, Aldi and Lidl don't really do knockoffs of apples and carrots, because that would just be, what would you call a fake carrot? I don't know, or a fake piece of fruit. Oh, comments. Let's have some comments. Fake fruits, please. Like an orange or that sort of thing. But I'm with you. It's a very unhealthy lunchbox. This does not come with as dietary advice. Please do not make this your everyday food consumption. Okay, that's the end of round 5. Let's go, John.
Oh, is it?
No, this is round 5, isn't it? Now.
Could be. Could be. Yeah. What is it? My go. Right. I think. What do you do at the end of the day? You do PE. No, you don't do story time. Sorry. Story time. Yeah, you got a little sneak preview then. Story time is a keeper for another time, okay? No story time for you. You need to get some exercise, okay? So you're going to go PE. Everybody should do PE at the end of the day, okay? That's just how it should run. Right, PE. Thank you very much. Who is it? Okay, now this is one of them rounds where if you've not been doing so well lately, this is your chance to win big, because this is like, you could get triple points here, guys. Okay, it's one of those ones where you got to guess who is in the picture. It's a famous sports person in the picture, and it will be slowly revealed. And if you would like to make a guess early, if you make an early guess, you could get lots of points. Okay, the boxes will be slowly revealed. Okay, and if you guess it when the first box is still there, you can get 3 points. You guess it after the second box is still there, you get 2. And once there's only one left, then you can only get one. You know what I mean?
John, there's an example actually.
There's an example. I was hoping there'd be an example because it would make a lot of sense in an example.
Because I think you lost, like me, I think you lost track of the points. Let's see how it works. There's one to try out.
See. So, right, if you guess it now, right? If you guess it now, you've got to be honest with yourself, right? If you know who that is, then you just go for it. You're like Wayne Rooney, okay? And if you get it right, and we'll tell you when you get it right, okay? Then you could get 3 points. But you might think to yourself, I'm going to wait until more of it comes, right? So more of it came just then.
That was so unhelpful.
That didn't really help you very much, did it?
No. Let's have a round one time. Let's have a round. Famous people's armpits. Because that's basically what that round is. Can you recognize that person on the arm?
If you was to guess it now, you'd get 2 points. And then if you guess it now, you get 1 point. And that guy's who's that guy, John?
Mo Salah. His name's about to come up. All of these questions as well are numbered 1 to 10. So they're famous sporting 1 to 10s.
Oh, it's even better. That's even better. Right, go. Over to you. Go. If you guess it now, if you think you know that, right, you just go for it. Just go for it. Just write it down. If you haven't got any points yet, then you just need to go for it. Do you think you know? It's who the person is, right? The person. So what about now? You got to be honest, guys, okay? You got to be honest. You're only cheating yourself. So if you guess it now, you got to write it down. Okay, what about now? If you guess it now, it's worth 1 point. The answer will come on the screen. Up to you. Oh, maybe the answer won't come on the screen. It'll come on at the end. So you're going to have to keep a note of that till the end.
John, I've got a question for you. When you used to do PE at school, when you were at school, were you one of those kids who was well up for it and was always the first one changed, or were you one who, you'd hang back a bit? You get stuck in, or?
I was kind of in the middle, John.
Yeah.
I wanted to be in there, but I was a little bit shy at school, actually.
Oh, I know this one.
Yeah.
A bit shy. So what sports would you get stuck in there with?
Rugby. Rugby I played at school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
what were the ones where would be the ones we'd be hiding?
You what?
What would be the sports where you're just hiding? You don't want to get involved.
Like gymnastics.
Yeah. Okay, me too.
That's really very flexible.
That number 3 is hard.
Wow, you got loads for 2 marks. 2 marks, 2 points.
Yeah, do you know who it is? No. Okay.
No idea.
Well, there you go. You just wait until it's one mark then, John.
No. Yeah.
Oh, I know the sport. I know the sport now. That's all right.
I could have told you the sport.
Those trousers, look at those. They don't look so sporty, do they? They're like comfort trousers.
Funny uniform, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. That's tiny. Number 4. That's a part of a leg, though, isn't it? That's definitely. I think that's a knee or a thigh or something, isn't it?
All or nothing. Just go for it. Ooh.
So I think we only need the number 4. That's right, isn't it? We're just looking for number 4, not the number 8.
Yeah, you want the number 4 because it's question 4.
Oh yeah, great, got it.
I thought it might be. Okay, here comes question 5. Here you go. Whoa. Good luck with that one. Just go for it. If you can think of it, a famous number 5. Just go for it. This round is stressful. Apparently. Well, yeah. It is a bit stressful. Oh, another Formula One. Oh. I think you're after the guy in the car, not the red guy. I think you're after the guy in the car. That's what I'd go with.
It's definitely the one in the car. I can remember this. Race. Definitely, it's the one in the car. It's not the guy holding on. The one in the car.
Oh, okay.
Number 6. Yeah, I think that's footballers, isn't it? By the looks of it, judging by the kit, but it looks pretty old school. Oh, I think I know the event now.
Oh, I think I know what that is.
You know, yeah. But the thing is, who is it? That's the thing. Who's the number 6?
Yeah, I've done it anyway.
Okay. I know the guy who's half in shot on the left. Okay, there's 3 more left?
Yep, 3 more left. Right.
Ooh. White on red again. Number 7s. Number 7 is one of those sporting numbers, isn't it? That get really popular. You get some really iconic number 7s.
You think?
Yeah. I think so. If you, yeah, it looks like footballers again, doesn't it? So if you're a footballer, the number 7 shirt is the one that you want. Well, if you're a midfielder. So when you played rugby, John, what was your number? What position were you?
You get bonus points for being in the picture? No.
What,
No.
Martin Peters? That must be the 1966. 1960. Oh, I just gave away that last one. The footballing one. Number 6. One of the players was called Martin Peters. That's you, is it, Martin? That was Martin.
Oh, I know who that is. Yes.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Everybody.
Talking of iconic players,
Come on.
right? Huge player.
Yeah.
I think that's worth, if you even think you might know what it is, I think that might be worth going for it. Can we have a makeup round?
Yeah, it should be. Oh, John.
Yeah.
A girls' quiz night.
Yeah. And given that this is a school quiz, this is a back to school quiz, are we allowed to pick up on the punctuation?
Oh.
Or is that legit, John?
Yeah, you can pick up on that punctuation there.
Yeah, I don't know where to start.
Yeah, you can.
I'm not got the green pen.
You got to get the number 8 guy.
Number 8.
The number 8 guy.
Okay, number 9. Another iconic number. If you're a footballer, this is the number that you want if you're a striker. Coventry City had a kit like that in the 1970s. I don't think that's a footballer.
Wow, I don't know him. Do you not know him?
No, that's definitely not a footballer. That is pretty tricky, yeah.
It could be a makeup round. No.
Yeah. Then I suppose beauty therapy is taught at some high schools, isn't it? We could have had a beauty round at the college. Number 10.
Beauty therapy.
Is that the word I'm looking for?
That's not the word you're looking for. Beauty.
It's not really my. It's not really what I spend my weekends doing. So.
Oh, another one. That's another. Ah.
Yeah.
Another trophy.
Another trophy, right? Okay, so again, we just want the number 10. And we are done. We're going to go through some answers.
Oh.
We're going to go through some answers.
Answer time. Answer time. Yes. Exciting.
He's back.
What? Who's doing the first one?
I asked these questions, didn't I? Shall I go through them?
You go
we'll read through these. So pick up your piece of paper, wherever it was that you had your answers on from round 1. We're coming back to the beginning. Round 1 was all about inventions and inventors. And this is the first question. Who invented the ballpoint pen? The answer was the Biro brothers, Laszlo and George. 1894. Thank you so much, Laszlo and George. You've enriched our lives. What's next? I love a biro. Really good biro. Okay, question 2. So what did JB Dunlop invent? The answer is the rubber tire, spelt with a I. There you go. He reinvented pneumatic tires for his children's tricycle and developed them to be used in cars. Okay, question 3. Sorry, not cars and bicycles. Question 3. Which invention caused many deaths while testing it? Dynamite, ladders, race cars, parachutes. And the answer is parachutes. The first one, 1797. Wow. You got to be brave to test the parachute, haven't you? Number 4. Okay, so William Frederick is credited with the invention of the Frisbee, but William Frisbee was actually here we go, it is a pie maker. Frisbee made the pies that the students at Yale really liked to eat, and they would throw the tins through the air when they finished the pie. Question 5, classic student banter. Who invented dynamite? Who invented dynamite? The answer is Alfred Nobel. There you go. And there's all sorts of facts for you there, including some Greek. There we go. Off we go. The electric battery was invented by, the answer is D, Alessandro Volta in 1800. Life would be very different without batteries, wouldn't it? Question 7. Question 7. Earl W Tupper. Earl W Tupper invented what? Tupperware. Tupperware. Someone told me the other day. I hope this is interesting enough to take up some time of your evening. You can't buy Tupperware in the shops, only at Tupperware parties. I didn't know that. It's not very interesting, is it? Question 8. Question 8. Right, freezing food to preserve it was a process invented by Captain Clarence Birdseye. A. There you go. So that's why we have Captain Birdseye in the freeze section still. Question 9. Kellogg's. What do you think he invented? It is. Let's have the answer there. It's cornflakes. Did you know they were an experiment gone wrong? But it's a pretty good mistake in the end, wasn't it? Question 10. Charles Macintosh invented waterproofing, the desktop computer, the umbrella, or the trainer. Question 10, the answer is... There you go, waterproof material. 2 thicknesses of cloth together with natural rubber. John, I think you're going to do the next round for us, is that right?
Yep, me now, John. Thank you.
Here we go.
Keep marking your work. You should have your green pen out to mark. Right, geography, name that bridge. Number 1 is Harbour Bridge, Sydney Harbour Bridge. Number 2 is Tower Bridge, not London Bridge. This is Tower Bridge. Question 3. This is Stamford Bridge. Spelling, not so important. Don't worry about it. As long as you got the gist of it, it's okay. Okay, this is question 4. Brooklyn Bridge. Massive, isn't it? So, not the bridge in the distance. The bridge that we are on is Severn Bridge. The Severn Bridge. Oh, this one, the one in Venice. Question 6 is the Rialto Bridge. The Rialto Bridge. Next, question 7. Question 7 is Gateshead Millennium Bridge. Look at that. Wow. Next was question 8. Question 8 is Golden Gate Bridge. Golden Gate Bridge. Question 9. Question 9 is Iron Bridge. Iron Bridge. Number 10 is the bridge over the River Kwai. The bridge over the River Kwai. Good film. I don't think you've been to the bridge over the River Kwai. Must be Iron Bridge. Several times. I think it's all right. Is it your go, John?
Yes, thanks. Sorry, that was me. I just thought the timing was funny that Laura's been to the bridge of the River Kwai a few times. I think she means the Rialto. I'm sure it is. Classy girl. Right, here we go. Drama. Name the film. That first film came out in 1995 on 22nd of September. It's Gary Sinise, Ed Harris, and Aston Villa fan Tom Hanks. Together they starred in Apollo 13. No points for the names of the actors, just for the name of the film. Kristen Bell and some guy and him were all together in Frozen. There you go. Next one. I suppose you could have had Frozen 2 for that. They were probably all in that one as well. Frozen or Frozen 2. Letitia Wright, Martin Freeman, Michael B. Jordan were all in Black Panther. Black Panther from 2 years ago. Now these three, Bob Gunton and Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman, all starred together in 1995's Shawshank Redemption. Number 5. That Carrie-Anne Moss and Hugo Weaving and Gloria Foster together were in The Matrix, 1999. Gloria Foster is the Oracle from Matrix. That's Tim Allen. Have you got it now? And that is John Ratzenberger and Don Rickles, and together they are in Toy Story. Toy Story. Give you any of those 4 films. I think they're all in all 4. Okay, Dame Judi Dench and Daniel Craig and Naomi Harris. There's only one Bond film that's been out so far that they're in, and it's Skyfall. Skyfall. Okay, now we've got Morgan Freeman again, Kevin Costner, and Alan Rickman. And they are all in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves from 1991. If anyone's interested, it was my action figure was Kevin Costner with a longbow. Next one is Leonardo DiCaprio, Kate Winslet, and Bill Paxton together in Titanic from 1998. And finally, question 10, Gary Sinise again, Robin Wright, and also Aston Villa fan Tom Hanks. Together they starred in Forrest Gump, 1994. Checking my notes, 1994. So keep score of those, and we're going to push on. Our next one is, what's next? Is it lunch break? Do you want to do this one, John?
Have a go, John, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Your hogs are Percy Pigs. Percy Pigs. Question 2. Dippets are Garrity Dunkers. Borneos are Oreos. There we are. Twin Peaks, Toblerones. Toblerones. Oties. Oh, Hobnobs. Hobnobs. How do they get away with it? It's ridiculous. Seals. Penguin. Mint Bubbly is Mint Aero. Nutoka, everyone knows that one, is Nutella. Beautiful stuff. Mysticals, Minstrels. Nice one. Bologna, Bueno. Oh, good one. Right, keep going, keep going. Now
oh, wait.
Oh no. John, stop pressing.
Around to rewrite then. Okay. Everybody's going to be rewinding that and watching it on slow motion for the next quiz, aren't they? Get the answers. Here's this one, John. Number 1.
I've got what's he called? Lewis Hamilton. Is that it?
Michael Schumacher. It says it at the top.
Schumacher.
Yeah.
Oh, it says it at
Michael
the top.
Okay, that's Mo, isn't it? Mo Farah.
Yeah, Mo Farah.
Now this is pretty tough. That is, why don't I just switch the logo off so you can see their name? That is Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth, legendary baseball player.
Oh, it's come back.
Usain Bolt. Number 4. Number 5. This is pretty tough. I think the initial image, just the 5, is quite tough. That's Nigel Mansell giving Ayrton Senna a ride. Legendary image, Bobby Moore with Martin Peters. That, Liverpool number 7, is Kevin Keegan. Kevin Keegan, Trying to Fly. That is Lawrence Dallaglio. You get that one, John?
Yes.
Great. And this is Brian Lara. Brian Lara. Finally, Zinedine Zidane on the night that he lifted the World Cup trophy for France. So that's it. That's the end of that round.
What's that slide doing there? We don't need that slide there. Oh, thanks. Yeah, get rid of that one. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming and listening to the quiz. Thank you very much. Just very quickly, if you would like one of those Mark's Gospels that Jerry was talking about before, you can pop an email to info@churchbythebay.org.uk. You'd be welcome at church anytime. Anytime. We start at 9:30 or 11. You'd be welcome to pop along, or you can listen in. And if you could like our stuff on Facebook and YouTube, that would be brilliant. I hope you've had a really great time at the quiz. We'd love to know your scores. So you need to get your scores going onto the chat here, and we can give you some shout outs for the scores. So put your scores up there, add them up. John, what do you think this quiz is out of?
I'll be honest, John, I've lost count. Some points, 70 points, I think. Congratulations, John. Got Babe Ruth. I think he's also a chocolate bar. So that could have been in the lunch section, couldn't it? Okay, we've got some scores coming through now. So Pop-Up Cafe team, very strong showing with 46. That's a great way to get the scores going. And absolutely right, Laura, it's out of 70. Out of 70. Now, Laura says the Book of Ezra, that team got 58. That's pretty strong. That's a very good game, out of 70.
58 is good.
Yeah, I think that's more than I got, and I knew the answers, supposedly. Morecambe Not Wise. Morecambe Not Wise came in with a very strong 51. Stronger than Matt's 49. Thanks for taking part, Matt. That is a good score, I think. I reckon anything over 40 is strong. Shamrock and Roses. Oh, wow. Drawing with Morecambe and Not Wise. Shamrock and Roses with another 51.
Oh, well done.
Yeah. So, and a 47. So of the scores we've got so far,
I think we're looking for a winner with the 58 there. Although, there's no real winners there. We all win. It's all just for the prize.
We all win. Yeah. That's what we like to hear when we've won. That everybody's won, even though I got the most points. We will send you, I'll tell you what, Book of Ezra, we'll send you a prize. We'll send you a picture of somebody doing a thumbs up. How's that? We'll send you a picture of a trophy. I don't even, John, what does this mean?
You'd have to get your calculator out. No fun.
I don't own one. Cube root. That sounds like a malformed plant to me. I don't know what he's talking about.
You know what cube root is?
No, well, I tell you what, John, tell us your score.
You got 27. You got 27. That's the cube root.
27.
27.
Okay, so let me translate that to those of you who, like me, are simpler. We got the cube root. No, hang on. We got 27. We got 20. They got 27. Good. Strong. Well, thank you so much for coming and joining us, everybody. John, it's been nice to be with you. I think Steve will be back next time, maybe.
Oh, thank goodness for
that. Okay, if that's how you feel about me.
You've been a breath of fresh air. It's been lovely.
Oh, right. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
That's because the window is open.
I'll have you back again. You can have a comeback another time.
Okay. Thanks. Right. I might hold you to that. It's been great to be with you. And I think, oh, sorry, there's another score coming in here. We've got Annetta, very good with 36. Nice one. Strong. And there are some suggestions for prizes coming in. Claire would like some Horatio Hogs sending over. Or a mint bubbly. How's that? Yeah. How about a warm feeling of knowing that you've tried your best? That would be good. Right. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. get in touch if you would like to take us up on any of those things which Jerry and John have mentioned. We'd love to see you at church or joining us on the live stream any Sunday. And John, we'll be back here next month. Is that right?
Yeah, next month, first Friday of the month. See you again next time.
See you again.
Bye-bye.